Hello everyone, happy officially end of 2014. I want to wish everybody out there a happy 2015. This is Taryn the Traveling Trainer here for a very special 4-year in review of GoTarryn Personal Training. I want to first of all thank everybody out there for watching and tuning in. I think you're going to find this very fascinating and interesting. At least I'll try to make it that way as best as possible. But let's talk about what has happened and transpired since February 2011 up till now, again, the beginning of 2015. I first of all wanted to talk about the concept of GoTarryn. Where did that word even come from, and how did GoTarryn Personal Training get here? Well, I have to take you back exactly 4 years ago, back in January 2011. And just to give you a little story, I won't drag this all out, but I was sitting there in a church service at Asbury Methodist over in Huntsville, Alabama, a little suburb called Madison, and I was there with my family. And I was listening to the service like I always do, good Christian boy. But at the same time, I had a little pamphlet out with a pen, and something struck me. I don't know what it was, if you want to call it divine intervention or, whatever it is. Something told me to grab my pen and write down on a sketch pad. I just kept writing things like personal training, business owner, working for myself. Something had happened at that point where I knew that I wanted to start something great. And so what happened was, again, I just wrote down some different ideas, what I could do, and I thought, you know what? I could be a traveling personal trainer. And that was the original concept. The word GoTarryn didn't even enter my mind yet. I'll get to that in a second. But what I thought that I could do a good job of was personal training people, because after all, let's face it, I had been a certified and degreed personal trainer since 1999. I'm not going to drag this all out and tell you my resume here. That's not the purpose of this video blog. You can always look up my information elsewhere. But up to that point in January 2011, I knew that I could do personal training and I could do a good job of it. And also simultaneously, by the way, I had been a corporate fitness manager for Coca-Cola. I was actually entering in, I think it was my third year at that time, with a company called Health Fitness Corporation. And I was just kind of bored, to be honest with you. I was just kind of bored, and I knew that I didn't want to be a corporate fitness manager the rest of my life. So basically what happened was, I got home, I told my dad the first idea I had. I was like, you know what, why not? Why don't I try to be a traveling personal trainer and at least do it part-time? Let's see where it goes. And so the first thing that I thought of was, well, I'm going to need a website. And I did a little research. I went to other people's websites, and I was thinking, okay, well, it looks like in the greater Atlanta area at least, I don't really have any competition. And so the first thing I thought of was, I said, well, you know what? I'm going to call my business The Traveling Trainer. That's right, The Traveling Trainer Personal Training. And so I wanted to register a website name, and I thought, okay, www.travelingtrainer.com. Well, incidentally, it was already taken. And I think it's probably still taken. It was by some, I think, personal trainer up in the Midwest, from what I recall. It might be the Northeast. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I just thought, well, I can't take that website name. And so I just threw off a ton of ideas. I was thinking, what can I call myself? What can I be? And, what it comes down to, I've got to give full credit to my father for giving me the idea, because at the time I was looking to launch a website and to reserve the website name, and one of the websites I was using was GoDaddy at the time. You all know GoDaddy, GoDaddy.com. You can register your website there. And ironically enough, even though I was thinking of that website, I didn't actually go with them. I went with a different website, whom I'm still with to this day after 4 years, and that's fatcow.com. But getting back to it, I was thinking, okay, well, let's see, what website can I get? My dad threw out the name. Well, let's see, how about GoTarryn? And I think probably originally I was probably just laughing it off, thinking, that's stupid, that's a silly name. And then I kept thinking, I'm like, what can I call my name? What can I be my website? And I just kept coming back to GoTarryn. I was thinking, it doesn't sound that stupid. It doesn't sound that silly. And even if it is, hey, it's catchy, it's short, and people can remember it. Rather than typing in www.travelingtra, you just type in www.gotarryn.com, right? Pretty simple. So after first thinking about it, I thought, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. Why not? And then I got a piece of paper and a pen out again and just on a sketch pad was just writing the word GoTarryn over and over. I was like, well, how can we make GoTarryn click? How can we make it marketable, and how does it translate into personal fitness training? And then a light bulb went off in my head, and that's when I got the logo and the concept together, piece by piece. I thought, you know what? Green means go. Green is good. Green means health and wealth and friendliness and environment and prosperity, growing, etc. And it also means the word go at stoplights. And I thought, oh my God, this is brilliant. Here we go. Let's go for it. And at the same time, I was also thinking of a sub-tagline, 3 words that can go with GoTarryn. And the 3 words that came to mind were time, investment, life. And the way they did was, I've got to go back and credit the church that I was visiting that day, Asbury Methodist Church over in Madison, Alabama, in the greater Huntsville area. Their logo has 3 substandard words to it, and those are Jesus, mission, and prayer. And I like the way they did it. And I didn't steal that concept 100%, but I thought, you know what, why can't my logo have 3 words that go to it? And that's where it came down to what I was thinking about for my clients. I'm like, why would they hire Taryn the Traveling Trainer? What sets me apart from all the other trainers in Atlanta and elsewhere? And that's what it came down to. I was thinking, if I'm hiring a personal fitness trainer, the 3 top things that are most vital to me are my time, my money, and me, my life. And that's where it came down to. I flipped that in reverse, and I said to all my clients with GoTarryn Personal Training, it's your time, it's your investment, and it's your life. And that's where it all came down from. I just all originated there. And so I got my website up. I thought, you know what, this will be the original website here. And I started a little video for it, a little intro to when people visit my website. And here you can take a look at that. Oh, hey. How's it going? I was just going for a run real quick before I gotta go train my next client here, but welcome to GoTarryn.com. My name is Taryn, the Traveling Trainer of Atlanta. I appreciate you stopping by. Please make sure to like me on your Facebook and to follow me on Twitter. And while you're here, if you already haven't done so, I invite you to check out the My Story section of this website, which basically has an online resume of all of my credentials, including my education, my experience, all the qualifications that I bring to the table to you, the client, and which sets me apart from all the rest of the trainers here in the Atlanta area. Because we all know it's all about the best value for you. It's like I always say, it's your time, it's your investment, and it's your life. So, having said that, look, I gotta run. Punctuality is one of my greatest virtues that I try to uphold, so I've got to get going now, but make sure if you're looking for a trainer in the Atlanta area to either give me a call, send me an email, but whatever you do, make sure you go Taryn. All right, see you later. Bye. So there was my website intro. I thought, you know what, that was a good idea. I basically went to Peachtree City, one of my favorite places to go, and that was filmed right there in January of 2011. I set that up on the website, and bingo presto, there you have it. There was the website in its origination. And then I thought, you know what, I need to be marketing. I need to be getting some ads up. I need to find clients. I need to start this up the right way and do it. So what I did was, as a preemptive strike in January 2011, I had flooded Craigslist up. I had sent mass emails out to every single person I knew and told them that I needed help. I went out to every single business owner that I was friends with, or colleagues or acquaintances, and I picked their brains. I took my sketch pad, my notes, and I took notes after notes after notes and asked them what works for you, what doesn't, what challenges have you come to, what strengths are helping you, basically doing a SWOT analysis on myself and on them, and trying to correlate that to what I could do with personal training in Atlanta in a business model of where I travel to the client. And upon promoting and marketing, I started something called the GoTarryn Gem newsletter. I did this, and basically I ran that for about a full year. This went from February 2011 to about February 2012, and I used Constant Contact. And during the course of that time, not a lot of people really read my newsletter. I don't think it was that popular. I don't think that newsletters and this is my personal opinion, and this is just from personal experience, I don't think they work that great, at least not for my industry. And I could be dead wrong, but that's just from what I've experienced. And so basically I was thinking, there's got to be different ways to market people. But I did pick up my very first client in February 2011, and I was very happy about that. I was excited because upon that time in February 2011, I had a little mini goal. I said, if I could just pick up 5 clients, then I think that this could be a success. And I did it. I hit that goal. In fact, I exceeded that. I think I got about 7 or 8 clients for the first month of February. And I was really, really happy about that. I thought, you know what, I've got something here. This could turn into something great. And at that time, I didn't have a TV website. GoTarryn.tv did not exist. I was basically thinking of different ways of being different and unique. I was looking at all the other personal trainers in Atlanta, and I'm like, what sets me apart? Well, one of the things that I could do is do some videotaping of myself. And so I videotaped myself doing workouts. And here are some examples of different clips and highlights of me doing my workouts. Hey there, it's Taryn, the traveling trainer of Atlanta. Welcome to this week's edition of our GoTarryn Muscle Group workout. So, are you ready? Well, in that case, get set. Come on, let's go. Now, on the biceps. We're going to grab our bar. Now, one of the parts of the arms that gets neglected is reverse curl. Basically, what we're doing is an overhand grip, hand shoulder width apart. On this one, you want to make sure that your elbows stay locked at your side. You're going to curl it up and come back down. Full flexion to full extension. Up here, and then extend all the way down. Again, like I always say, breathing is important. Make sure that you're breathing in and breathing out as you do your exercise. Oh, hey. How's it going? Taryn, the traveling trainer here. You just caught me in the middle of my workout today, and actually this is perfect timing because I was just finishing up roughly about 30 minutes of jump roping. So my cardio is in, and now what I got to do is doing some strength training exercises. So I'll tell you what, since you're here already, let's check out some of the exercises that you can expect with GoTarryn Personal Training through me, Taryn, the traveling trainer. Come on. Okay. The first exercise we're going to do are some good old man makers. I got my 3 weights dumbbells. We're going to do them right now. Check it out. And so 2011 was going very well. Again, I was trying to do everything I could to be unique and different and set me apart. And again, I think that a lot of things did work, and I saw how the seasonal phases went with when you're really spiked up and high and busy during the beach season. Everybody's seeing me during spring break, wanting to get their beach bodies up, and then it fell down and got low during the holidays and Thanksgiving, Christmas. That happens. People go away. And so I was studying that for the first year, and I thought, you know what, I've got something here. This can work. I can make this a full-time career. At that time, I was still managing Coca-Cola Fitness Center. And again, don't ask me how I did that. I was working full schedule at Coca-Cola and managing about 10 clients ongoing throughout the course of 2011. Then, a lot of times during this video blog, you're going to be seeing me bring up and referencing my father, because my dad gave me a brilliant idea with a wonderful book that I would suggest any independent business owner, any small business owner read, or even if you're not, if you have a creative mind and if you just like to read, check out this book called Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. I guarantee you that book will speak volumes to you, because it did to me, and here's why. This was an audio book given to me by my dad, and basically it might have been a present, I don't remember, but it was the idea of how to grow your business. The title is Crush It, meaning crush it, kill it, let's grow your business up. And the one thing I learned in this audio book was that written newsletters don't really work, and that pretty much aligned with what I thought already. I was like, wow, this guy's pretty right, After looking at my analytics and little numbers of what was going on with clients reading my newsletters, nobody was even opening up my newsletters, and those who were, they weren't really taking any value to them. So, I was sending these newsletters out to about 500 people a week, and so to not getting any kind of return on investment or any kind of feedback, it just wasn't worth it. And that again went hand in hand with what I was learning from that book. But Gary Vaynerchuk points out in his book to do video blogging, and ta-da, here we are today, GoTarryn TV since February 2012. So again, 1 year has gone by. We're at February 2012, and I thought, you know what? I've already been doing a little bit of videos here and playing around, showing some of my clients some video, exercises. Why not make a video website? And that's what I did, and that's where GoTarryn.tv came upon. I went back to Peachtree City, and again, this is ironic. This is exactly 1 year later, and I am wearing the same clothing as you'll see in this website ad that I did a year prior. That was on purpose. But check this out and see how close this was to the original GoTarryn.com website, because again, this is the GoTarryn TV website ad. Check it out. Oh, hey, how's it going? I was just going for a run real quick before I go train my next client here, but welcome to GoTarryn. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. This isn't GoTarryn.com. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, yeah, that's right. This is GoTarryn.tv. And you know who I am. I'm Tarryn, the traveling trainer of Atlanta. And while you're here, please make sure to like me on Facebook and to follow me on Twitter. And if you haven't done so already, I invite you to check out the video blog section of this website, which basically is an online resource library of me on video covering topics such as fitness, health, and wellness. Because we all know, it's like I always tell you, it's about your time, your investment, and your life. So, having said that, look, I gotta go. I gotta train another one of my clients. Punctuality, as you know, is one of my greatest virtues to uphold. So please, if you're looking for a trainer in the Atlanta area, make sure to give me a call, send me an email, or even send me a text too while you're at it. But make sure whatever you do, you go Tarryn. Okay, I gotta go. See you later. Bye. So there you have it. I looked exactly the same, except just maybe 1 year older and 1 year goofier and 1 year crazier. But that's fine with me. I'll take it any way I can get it. And so basically, again, GoTarryn.tv was launched at the beginning of 2012. Officially on January the 25th, 2012 is when I videotaped my very first video blog, and it looked like absolute shit. I apologize for my language, but I didn't want to sugarcoat it for you. It looked terrible, and so I'm just going to only give you a little snippet and highlight of that video blog, and that way I won't torture you too much, but just take a look and you'll see what I'm talking about. Hey everybody, welcome to the very first video blog of GoTarryn. I'm Tarryn, the traveling trainer of Atlanta, and this is something brand new for me. This is something that I just wanted to start doing here, so please be on the lookout for more of these. These are just going to be little video blogs where I'm going to hopefully give you some good information, talk about current trends of fitness, health, and wellness, share my thoughts on personal training with you, and especially right now, this is an important time for me personally because I'm celebrating right now currently the 1 year anniversary of starting up GoTarryn, my personal training business, and I'm very happy and pleased to announce that it's been nothing but a great success. So this is just a wonderful opportunity for me to sit down and do something different and try something new and exciting. And I want to thank my family and friends who have supported me along this journey throughout this 1 year of starting this business up. And at the same time, send a special thank you to each and every one of my clients. From the bottom of my heart, I'm truly blessed to have every single one of you and have the opportunity to train all of the clients that I have, either whether you're currently training with me or had previously done so. Again, thank you for entrusting your fitness needs with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm distracted. So there you go. Basically, you could tell we've come a long way, which is good. Improvement is great. In recent weeks, I've talked about upgrading my video and my audio equipment. I've talked about the lighting, the music in the background, and everything that first video blog was all missing. It was just all over the place. But the good thing is I had some really good friends and clients give me some good feedback, and we were able to improve it, I think, pretty good within that first full year of 2012. But then as things went on, working with marketing and promoting, I was thinking, what else can I do with these video blogs? Now I got a TV website up. What else is there to do? One of the things that I did for my clients was something called the Take 2 to Tarryn Challenge. And basically, let me tell you what that is. And this was an ingenious idea that just came up to me, and it works great for me. And so what I did for all of my clients, I took a $2 bill, I took a marketing promo ad, actually 2 brochures of them. I stuffed that in an envelope and I mailed it to their house, and then I told them to watch the following video. Check this out. Hey, what's up? Thanks so much for clicking on that link. Come on in. As you can see, it's your personal trainer, Taryn the Traveling Trainer with GoTarryn Personal Training, and I really appreciate you just giving me a couple minutes of your time right now to tell you about the Take 2 to Taryn Challenge. The Take 2 to Taryn Challenge has just begun. As you know, by now you would receive something in the mail from me. If you haven't, don't worry, hang tight. Just go ahead and please watch this video still. It'll come. But the Take 2 to Taryn Challenge involves you, interaction from my loyal client coming on in because I've specifically made this video for you and I've grabbed your attention. I hope it worked. That envelope that I mailed you had this in it. Bam! Cold, hard cash. A $2 bill, $2 whole to grab your attention. I hope it worked. But my other intention is that hopefully you would have given me just 2 minutes of your time in trade for $2, because what I'm asking you to do is to take that flyer card that was in your envelope that looks like this. Mine's all black and white and flimsy. Yours is really beautiful and colorful and cardstock. It's professionally printed off. You've got a couple of them. I'm going to ask you just to take 2 minutes of your time, go out there and find someone, maybe a friend, family member, colleague, somebody who doesn't know about me, okay? That's the rules. They can't know about me already, but maybe they're interested in personal training, maybe that they need some kind of boost or help with their fitness and health needs. Whatever the case may be, I'm just please asking you, there's no script I'm going to give you, just be yourself, take that card, and give them one. And then do it again to a second person. Just 2 people. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just take 2 minutes of your time and do it for me. Please participate in the Take 2 to Taryn Challenge, because if you do that, you are helping taking 2 new clients to Taryn the Traveling Trainer, and I really appreciate that. As always, I could not have built GoTarryn Personal Training and continue to succeed without you, my loyal client. As I always believe, it's about your time, your investment, and your life. And thank you very much. So after they watched that video, my goal was that they would actually pocket the $2 and take each of those 2 brochures to 2 of their friends. It only took 2 minutes of their time. And again, some of you know that I did that again this year in 2014. And why? Hey, it's an excellent investment. It works terrifically. The return on investment on that has been excellent. And again, you clients who have referred people my way, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now then, let's talk about other things that I had with GoTarryn TV. One of my friends and colleagues, Mike Hall, he has moved since then to Virginia, but we had an idea for Mike to basically take over as a guest video speaker on GoTarryn TV, and we did. We went all out. Basically, we brought him on and we turned it into Go Mike TV for one day.
You notice the little pencil chart over here? I got the perfectly shaped guy doing it. Where's the guy with the gut that's got to do it? You are no longer watching GoTarryn TV. Mike has taken over.
Baby, I'm ready to go. Baby, I'm ready to go.
My name's Mike. These are my suggestions. Losing weight. Stick on your more of your cardio side. Stay away from protein drinks. Protein's fine if you're lifting heavily 3 to 4 times a week. But if you're not, the average person really doesn't need protein drinks. You'll get enough protein in a regular diet. And stay on leaner meats. Let's see what else. To lose weight, stay away from rices, pastas, breads. Eat a routine daily meal, 5 meals a day. Smaller meals split up every couple hours. It'll take 2 to 3 weeks for your body to acknowledge it, then you'll just start flushing more of what you eat when your body doesn't need it. It knows it's getting it in a couple hours, so then it will discard what it doesn't need.
You know what? That was a flop. People weren't too receptive to that. People didn't take Mike as a serious trainer. Some of the things that he's lacking. Nothing to take away from him. Mike is a great guy. It's just that the people were not responsive to wanting Go Mike TV. So there you had it. Go Mike TV did not work the way we wanted it to. But hey, again, it's all about experimenting. And the thing of it is, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. I will try a million things before one thing works, and I'm fine with that. I do not fear failure. I'm willing to do everything it takes to succeed, and so we'll try everything we can. Another marketing ploy that I wanted to do with my clients was t-shirts, t-shirts, t-shirts. You could tell that I'm always big about branding. And so basically I made my first GoTarryn TV shirt, and I went ahead and plugged it for my clients and put it on a commercial. Check it out. Here it is.
Oh, do you know what that is? Yeah, that's right. That's the newest edition, hot off the press, the latest release of the GoTarryn TV shirt, exclusively on GoTarryn.tv, brought to you by Taryn, the traveling trainer. And this shirt right here, it sells for only $9.99. That's right, $9.99. You can't beat that anywhere. So make sure that you come over to GoTarryn.tv and order a GoTarryn TV shirt because it's too sweet. And also, let me show you what's on the back of this TV shirt. Oh yeah, that's right. Are you ready? Oh, you sure you're ready? Look at that. Oh yeah, that's right. It says, I like this. Yeah, I like this. And that's with me, Taryn the Traveling Trainer. It's saying that I like GoTarryn.tv, just like you will when you look so rad wearing this t-shirt. And that's with Taryn the Traveling Trainer. And again, that's me. I'm Taryn the Traveling Trainer. So make sure right now, go on GoTarryn.tv and order yourself one of these new t-shirts for only $9.99. Right, let me show you the front one more time. Look at that. GoTarryn TV, baby. Yeah, that's right. $9.99. Go get one now.
And there you have it. You can take a look at the shirt. Those shirts, by the way, you can always order on my store website. And so if you ever want any, just let me know what size you need, and I'll get that your way. And again, I've also promoted towels. Every one of my clients this year should have gotten one of the brand new GoTarryn hand towels from me. So very happy about that. And again, along the lines of GoTarryn personal training, at this point, mid-2012, I've built myself up to about 20 clients ongoing every week. At the same time, keep in mind, managing Coca-Cola Fitness Center. I'll get to that very shortly. But another thing that I was thinking of when I was working with this video concept was, let's make a commercial and let's call it Don't Hassle the Hoff. Some of you have seen it. If you haven't, check it out. This was Don't Hassle the Hoff, number 1. What? Oh my god. Oh, how is it already 11:45? Oh man. Oh, how is it already morning? I can't believe it. And I've got to train with my trainer at 12. I've got to meet with Taryn the Traveling Trainer at 12 o'clock. That's not happening today. I am way too tired, way too sleepy, and I'm not going to train. Just forget it. Hey guys, we're going to stay in today because Daddy's too tired. Where's my phone? There it is. I'm going to text him right now. Dear Taryn the Traveling Trainer, sorry, but I've got a case of the sleepies and I'm not making it to work out today. Oh, there we go. 75, 76,
Oh, man. What? Sleepy?
Some people stand in the darkness, afraid to step into the light. Some people need to help somebody when the edge of surrender's in sight.
Okay, here I am. He better answer his door, or else... No, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna break in. What the... What are you doing in bed? Taryn Hoff, the traveling trainer, what are you doing here at my house? What are you doing in bed? But I texted you. I told you I didn't want to hear any excuses. But I told you I'm sleepy. Enough. I don't have the energy to work out. Silence. Don't you know to not hassle the Hoff? Now get out of that bed and come on, let's get to work. Okay, whatever you say, Taryn Hoff, the traveling trainer. I'll get ready. I'm getting up right now. That's right. Go. And don't you hassle the Hoff either.
It's gonna be alright, 'cause I'm always ready. I won't let you out of my sight. I'll be ready. Oh, don't you fear. I'll be ready. Forever and always. I'm always here.
So again, I'm a guy who likes to have fun. I like to clown around. I like to have a good time. Now, I'm going to get to the point here of talking about Coca-Cola Fitness Center. But I can't do that first without prefacing this by saying that I owe the biggest thank you to Hyuk Shin, one of my very favorite clients that I had. He was Justin Bieber's record producer. Some of you know I worked with him. He lived over at the Lenox Park area, and that's where I met with him. And I trained with him from about early 2011 to mid-2012. And Hyuk gave me a wonderful idea. He told me to quit Coca-Cola and go into GoTarryn full-time. And for about a year, I disagreed with him. I said, I can't do it. I can't give up my full-time benefits. I can't give up my insurance. I can't give up that steady paycheck and salary I get. I was scared to death. You know, I was way too scared to take that leap of faith. And at that time, a crossroads came upon, and I'm talking about November 2012. And I'm talking about the HR department of Coca-Cola had caught on that, basically I was working 2 full-time jobs. They knew about GoTarryn personal training. They had been following my tweets. They had been looking at where I was checking in on Foursquare. They had been following all of my Facebook posts. And they were saying that I wasn't putting in a full-time effort into Coca-Cola and giving them my full-time dedication and loyalty. And you know what? They were absolutely right. I don't disagree with that at all. And it came down to a head to talk to my boss at the time, Ann Wyatt, Regional Vice President of Health Fitness Corporation, who to this day I have the utmost respect for. I owe Ann Wyatt a lot, and a lot of gratitude, a lot of thankfulness, and she is one of the best, greatest fitness professionals, and I will say on record, the absolute best boss that I've ever worked for. And that's what made this conversation so hard. This made it the most difficult decision, because she point blank asked me, what's it going to be? Are you going to be the traveling trainer at GoTarryn going forward, or are you going to be our program manager of Coca-Cola Fitness Center? And on the telephone conversation with her, I took a deep breath, and I knew the answer already. I just couldn't spit it out. But I did. At the end of our conversation, I told Ann that I was so thankful for everything that she's done for me, that everything HFC did, because I was there for 4 years. And I was at the pinnacle of my career where I needed to take that leap of faith. And I wish that Hyuk Shin was in the room to watch me do this, because I literally jumped and leapt as high as I could, and I told Ann that I would like to respectfully resign and withdraw my position as manager of Coca-Cola Fitness Center. I couldn't believe I said it, but I did. And something inside of me told me I needed to. And I have not looked back a day since. I was so happy making that transition and that change. Because, again, all of my fears were erased, thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do about GoTarryn? Is this going to be full-time support for me? And sure enough, 2 years ago, I can now say that looking back on the last 2 years on average, I have been averaging about 40 clients that I've been seeing regularly every week since I left Coke. No hard feelings at all with HFC. Now, Coca-Cola, on a separate hand, well, I'll let you be the judge of it. I made a little video upon exiting. This is from November 2012, my last day at Coca-Cola. Check it out.
Way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all it's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared.
So I had left Coca-Cola. I said goodbye, and you know, that was it. I was very thankful for everything that corporate fitness management opportunities came, you know, my way. And you know, but I knew that 2013 was going to be all about GoTarryn. And that time, I had jumped and spiked up to 40 clients in the month of January 2013. And then, ironically enough, I was out there talking to another corporation called Enterprise Rental Car. Not about working a full-time job with them, but contracting out to them. And so with Enterprise, what I did was I talked to them about doing a boot camp for the employees of Enterprise. And I've always had a really good relationship with Enterprise Rental Cars. Still use them to this day for renting my cars. And, you know, so that worked out pretty well. I made a good connection there. I went to their corporate office in Alpharetta, and I spoke to a lady. Her name escapes me, but we were able to set something up where we did a boot camp at Piedmont Park. I called upon one of my fellow colleagues in the fitness professional industry. His name is Max Nazir, and Max has greatly helped me out, and I'll talk a little bit more about him later on this video blog. But he came out and aided me in doing a boot camp in the park. And we did it. It was a success, and it was at Piedmont. Here's some highlights and clips of that. Big round of applause, everybody. Give yourself a hand. That was awesome. Good job with boot camp today, guys. All right, so there you have it. Great job there with Enterprise. And also from there, I did contract out with another company known as Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta. They're a mixed martial arts company specializing right here in the greater Atlanta area. Spoke to those guys. They wanted to do a fitness boot camp, and so that was something that I offered to them. Boot camps is something that GoTarryn Personal Training has always offered, and that's something that I offer to any, potential companies out there who are looking for their companies to get in shape and do a better job of different workouts and just, teamwork, team building, and I encourage that a lot. So specifically with Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta, we did a lot of campaigns, we did some advertisements and promotions to get the interest sparked up, and this is what we came up with. Check it out. Hey, soldier, come on in. 10, hut. You're right on time. I like that. Stay right there because I got something to show you. This is what it's all about, everybody. Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta, located in Buckhead. And we're going to be beginning boot camp starting in August, and I'm here to tell you all about that. So, while I do that, I would like you to go ahead and stand at ease and listen to what I got to say. Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta is going to host the best boot camp ever. That's going to burn more calories, build strength, increase cardio, shed unwanted body fat, and be the overall best fitness, health experience of your life, where we target everything involving your health and wellness, because that's what it's all about at Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta. We're located in Buckhead at 25 Bennett Street. If you want to check us out online, go to www.premiermartialartsatlanta.com. As far as the boot camp is concerned, I will be your boot camp instructor, Taryn the trainer. So make sure that you're always like this and on time and be ready, because I'm going to give you the fitness experience of your life. This ain't your daddy's boot camp. This is going to involve core, functional, interval training, including strength, cardio, self-defense, martial arts, everything incorporated that we provide at our dojo, which again is located in the heart of Buckhead at 25 Bennett Street in Atlanta. So make sure again to check us out online at www.premiermartialartsatlanta.com. If you have any questions at all, or if you'd like to sign up, you can contact us directly. Either call the Master Instructor Sensei Larry Caspian directly at 678-677-5137. You may also call me at 404-617-1239. And again, I hope it's to make sure that you're signing up, and that's why you're calling us. You know that it's going to be the best fitness experience of your life. Fitness boot camp with Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta.
So get ready, because this will be the greatest boot camp ever that we're going to be starting to run in August at Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and let you know I've got to get back to my training, because I've got to get prepared for this to make sure that I push you to the limit of your mental, physical, and inner spiritual self, that you're ready for boot camp with me, Taryn the trainer at Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta. So for now, you are dismissed, and I'll see you in August. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So that was the first run of the advertisement, and then from there we did a second phase of advertising where I actually went out to the field, and I was a drill sergeant type boot camp instructor, and I did that and went out to the field and demonstrated a lot of the different techniques in boot camps, which again are something that you can find with GoTarryn personal fitness training. So here comes that other advertisement that was featured on Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta's website. Check this out.
Listen up, soldier. There's a reason why you're here right now, and that is to learn about fitness boot camp with Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta. I am drill instructor Taryn the trainer, and I'm here to tell you all about it. So, if you don't have the guts, the mental acumen, or most importantly, the heart to listen to what I've got to tell you, then you are quietly dismissed, and you may turn around and do an about face. But if you want to learn about everything that's involved with fitness boot camp of Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta, then I dare you to watch the rest of this video right now, soldier. A 10-hut watch! You have come at the right time, because as of August, we have just begun fitness boot camp at Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta. This fitness boot camp is intended to challenge you physically, mentally, and spiritually. One more! Classes are running every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sharp at 9:30 a.m. You will burn more calories than ever, shed unwanted body fat, work your strength training and core, and build your cardio endurance like never before. 99, 100, 101. We welcome recruits of all ages, shapes, and sizes to come on in and try us out. We are conveniently located at 25 Bennett Street in the heart of Buckhead of Atlanta, Georgia. You want burpees? You got them. You want jumping lunges? You got them. You want hula hoop? You got it. Yeah. And of course, my personal favorite, military presses. You want mountain climbers? You got them too. Ha! If you're plateaued, then come take the next step with us. You just have to take the first step and leave the rest to us to discipline you. You gotta want it, man! Don't be fooled by those other amateur boot camps being run in the Atlanta area. This ain't your daddy's boot camp. This is Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta Fitness Boot Camp. Premier Martial Arts Atlanta Fitness Boot Camp is just like GoTarryn. It's all about your time, your investment, and your life. So, recruit, do you think you have what it takes to hang with us at Fitness Boot Camp at Premier Martial Arts of Atlanta? I think you do. So why don't you come answer the challenge and give us a call at 678-677-5137. Email us at pmaatl@yahoo.com, or better yet, check us out online. It's www.premiermartialaartsatlanta.com. If you have any other questions, your duty is to contact us, and it's your responsibility as a citizen of the Buckhead, Atlanta area to do so. I will see you at fitness boot camp. You are dismissed. Ah! Ah!
So we did a wonderful job there. I was very happy about that. And then upon going with along the lines of GoTarryn personal training, I was thinking we need to jazz it up. I'm on Facebook. I'm on social media, Twitter, YouTube. One of the Facebook things that I do, and a lot of you have seen this and know about this, but whenever it's somebody's birthday, what I do is I post my birthday wish on their timeline for them, and so that way it's an always ever rotating video of me exclusively wishing that person a personal birthday wish. So some of you have seen it, some of you haven't. Check it out. Here it is.
Hey you, this is Taryn the Traveling Trainer with GoTarryn Personal Training, and I just wanted to take this time out right now to wish you a very special happy birthday. Happy birthday from GoTarryn Personal Training.
It's your birthday and you're special too. So I brought some guanks from the outer Guank Zoo. They honk and squonk and sing just for you.
And our goofiness and silliness continues. Can you tell I was wearing the same thing? I look about the same, don't I? Right? So then we come to another point where I said, you know what? Don't hassle the Hoff. It's been about 6 months. We need to revisit this and make a sequel and make it even greater. So you remember Don't Hassle the Hoff 1. Well, we couldn't have it without a sequel because the sequel was bigger, badder, and even better. So check it out. Here it is.
Oh no! Oh man, not again! Oh, I'm late! I'm late for my 12 o'clock session with Taryn Hoff, the Traveling Trainer. Maybe I can text him real quick. Yeah, I'll text him and just say that something suddenly came up.
And the tears pouring out of your eyes. Well, tonight, get real close to that ring.
Some people never learn. Not again! You're still in bed, and not only that, you're almost half an hour late for our session. I don't want to hear it. Say it. Say it. You know what to say. Say it. Okay, I'll say it. I know what it is. Don't hassle the Hoff. Don't hassle the Hoff. That's right. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so I had mentioned earlier about Max Nazir, Fit to the Max. I'm very happy and proud of my relationship working with him. He is a very nice, great fitness professional. I have the utmost respect for him. And, we've worked together. One of the things that we threw out there was to try to partner up and create a company called Wellness Management Solutions. Our idea was we were going to talk to corporations and find out what we could do to acquire their services for fitness programming, corporate fitness programming. And we worked together on this diligently. We made business cards, we made some good connections, we made a website, and we even did a video blog dedicated to that. 999. It was September 9th, 2013 at 9 a.m. I'll never forget that. We launched it And so again, that was the campaign. It was 999, September 9th at 9 a.m. And some of you remember it. If you don't, here it is. Let's check out the video blog dedicated to that. Hello everyone, this is Taryn, the traveling trainer of GoTarryn Personal Training and also of Wellness Management Solutions. And I'm here to present this video on behalf of not only myself but also Max Nazaire of Fit to the Max and of Wellness Management Solutions. And it looks like we're right on schedule because according to my calculations, we're right now at 999. It's upon us. It's Monday, September the 9th at 9 o'clock. And I want you to definitely mark this down on your calendar because this will go down in history as being one of the most significant events in the world of fitness, health, and wellness care. So again, we did WMS, Wellness Management Solutions. We tried it. And again, I would be remiss to say that if I ever tried anything, looking back and saying, you know what, I wish I'd given that a shot, I don't try to live in regret, and that's why I try a million things, like I said earlier in this video blog, to try to make success happen. And so sometimes that happens. This was not the right time and the right market to do this. We found out that companies do not have extra expenses on their budget line items to contract out to companies like Wellness Management Solutions. So you know what, we gave it a shot, and again, we determined, you know what, it wasn't the right time to do it, but at least we tried it, and again, it just didn't work, but that's okay. So then another challenge that Max and I worked on together was called the Biggest Loser Challenge at the Family Life Center. And this one I think was a success because we did garner some new clients from this. One of the long-term clients that I acquired from this, in fact, Bob O'Hara from the Family Life Center. We did this at the Second Ponce de Leon Baptist Church at FLC. Hello everyone, happy Monday, February 4th. Welcome to GoTarryn TV. This is Taryn the Traveling Trainer. Thank you for tuning in. And if this is your very first time tuning in, I wanted to give a warm welcome to all the first time viewers of GoTarryn TV. And specifically, I'm talking about all the members on the green team at the Family Life Center in Ponce de Leon and Buckhead who are participating in the Biggest Loser Challenge. This goes out, a special shout out to all of you members on my team, the winning team, the green team at the Family Life Center's Biggest Loser Challenge. A lot of you know that's what's going on right now, the fitness challenge program that we have, so that's what this video blog is going to be about. This is a very special video blog. And by the way, this is the very first in a series of installments for the next 8 weeks as we continue this program out. We've just launched the program starting today, Monday, February 4th. And so for those of you who are watching, you're already registered, you're participating, you've signed up, and that's why you're getting this email right now with the link to watch this special video blog, which is dedicated just for you, all of the members, on Team Green at Family Life Center's Biggest Loser Challenge. Let me go ahead and preface today's video blog by letting you know that you can always watch any of these future video blogs by going to www.gotarryn.tv. That's where they're all archived, so if you miss out on any of them, don't worry about it, you can go there. And in fact, while you're going there too, you can check out some of my previous video blogs just to catch up, where I discuss topics on fitness, health, nutrition, everything involved with GoTarryn Personal Training. Alright, now then, if you're not already doing so, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/GoTarryn, and that way you're going to make sure that you get all these video blogs as soon as I update them, which will be, again, on a weekly basis. This is the very first one of the next 8 weeks that we're going to do on making sure that you become a winner by becoming a big loser with this challenge. Losing a lot of weight, shedding a lot of body fat, and in the mean process of all that time, You're going to be increasing lean muscle tissue. You're going to be shaping up very nicely, getting ready for the spring weather. And also, of course, most importantly, improving your health and your wellness. That's what it's all about. And having some fun. And of course, the grand prize, trying to become the biggest loser at the Family Life Center's challenge. So you make sure that you try your hardest, because it's going to take a lot of hard work and dedication on your part and a lot of accountability, and that's what I'm here for. Your team captain, your coach, Tarryn the Traveling Trainer, is going to be here to guide you the entire time. And that starts out right now with today's video blog. I want to make sure that you get off on the right foot. I've already measured all of you. I've taken your body weight, taken your before picture, and have assessed what your body fat percentage is, so we know where you're at right now. So it's very important for the next 8 weeks to be doing your hard work, getting in the fitness center. I want to see you at the Family Life Center. Come on in, whatever it takes to motivate you, even if you want to bring in a non-member, a friend, bring them along, because I'll make sure that I issue them a 2-week free pass, and hopefully we can get them signed up for a membership there, and also signed up just in time. They can sneak in under the wire if they want to get in on the Biggest Loser Challenge. And again, get them on our team, the winning team. That's Team Green, all right, headed by yours truly, the captain, Tarryn the Traveling Trainer. And also, again, the final time I'm going to weigh everyone, just as a reminder, you have plenty of time. March 30th, Saturday, March 30th, before that deadline. If you can't come in and weigh that day, that's okay. We'll find a day just for you sometime that week, between the week of March 24th through the 30th. I want you to come in so I can make sure I get your after picture, your final body fat percentage, and your final weigh-in too, okay? So to get started up, a lot of you, I want to see you coming in using the fitness center. Come grab me. You're going to see me there a lot of times during the day, or anytime you see me, just come up and let me know how you're doing. Give me an update report, some progress status updates of how you are doing with this program. If you get demotivated or you feel like you're slipping up, that's what I'm going to be sending these mass emails out. I'm going to send a lot of communication your way with you plus your other teammates on Team Green. We've got about 15 people in total. I don't want this to be a monologue. I want this to turn into a huge dialogue of engagement between me and all of you. Reply to all on the emails that I'm sending out. Tell everyone on our team what's working for you, what challenges and obstacles are you stumbling into, and what can you suggest and what's some advice that you can give, because the more of us that are participating and helping each other out as a team, that's what it's all about. It's a team effort, okay? There's no I in team. This is Team Green. This is everyone, all right? It's going to take a total account of what we can do to help each other, okay? So anyway, also I want to make sure that you're eating right, okay? All of you should be sending me an email letting me know what you're eating. If you have any questions on the foods that you should be eating, that's what I'm here to answer for. You please send me your emails of telling me a report of what you're having to eat, during the day, what's working, and again, I'll let you know what I think. I'll critique you and let you know exactly where you're slipping up, where your challenges are, and what you do need to be eating, okay? You can also be telling me about your workouts. So you're getting in enough cardio, like at least 30 minutes a day of some kind of aerobic cardio intensity, where you're working your cardio endurance from 65% to 80% of your maximum capacity, because that is where you're in the fat burning zone to the cardio endurance zone. That's the most efficient time to be working out between that range, 65 to 80%. And also the frequency. I want to make sure that I'm seeing you in here at the Family Life Center working out at least 4, 5, 6 days a week if you can. That's just how many days we're open. We're open Monday through Saturdays. So ideally, I'd like to see you as many days as possible. If you can't make it in, I know some of you guys have tough schedules in doing so. Make sure you do it at home. It's already getting nicer outside. It looks like spring's literally around the corner. We know that Puxacani Phil, the Northeast Shadow. So that's okay, because on Groundhog Day, it doesn't matter. This is your day. This is your time to make sure that you do, because it's like GoTarryn Personal Training, Tarryn the Traveling Trainer always says, what is it? It's always about your time, your investment, and your life. So I want to make sure that everyone out there is doing a good job, and I know you will. I believe in every single one of you. One final thing. As you can see, I'm sporting the official t-shirt of Team Green with the Family Life Center's Biggest Loser Challenge. I want to make sure, as a special prize and incentive, that I give a shirt to each and every one of my teammates participating. That goes out to every single one of you. Your homework assignment, as soon as possible, is to email me and let me know your size of t-shirt that you're wearing, because I want to get one of these just for you for being a part of the Team Green and GoTarryn personal training. So again, please make sure, don't call me, don't text me, don't come up to me and tell me, hey Taryn, it's my size. I want you to please follow my instructions and please email me your t-shirt size so that I can get you one of these, alright? They're 100% cotton, they're pre-shrunk, so they're unisex. Whatever size you go with, it should be able to wear. If you really slip it up and feeling like I'm not sure, I'm on the borderline, go with the larger size just in case. That's my advice, because it's always easier to fit in something a little bit looser fitting than if it's too tight, and then you might get frustrated and yell at me and not be happy with your shirt. Alright, so one other final thing to wrap this up with, I want to highlight a few of our teammates that are already have been on doing this and really working hard. I want to point out Lita. Lita has been personal training with me since last year, and she has come leaps and bounds in a very short amount of time. She's lost a lot of inches. She's really shaped up. If you need some help or testimonial on if you get slipped up and you need some guidance, contact Lita, because she definitely is one of the co-captains of this team. She could probably give you some good advice on what's worked for her. What I've observed with Lita is that she's always coming into the fitness center. On her days that she doesn't come in, she's doing her homework and she eats really good. So she's following all the steps that I've told her, and she's already come a long way in a short amount of time. Two other co-captains on the team are Belle and Gannett. So I want to highlight and say especially to both of those two ladies, Gannett and Belle, if any of you team members get slipped up, contact one of those two ladies. You see me working out with her. Most of those two ladies I'm usually working out with on Saturdays. With Lita, you'll usually see me working out with her on Tuesdays. Come by, come stop us during the session, grab one of them, say, hey, you know, how have you been doing this? Because they have all been doing such a great job. And I'll tell you what it is. It's hard work and it's accountability. That's what it's all about. So those are your co-captains. Those are your go-to people on the team. Lita, Gannett, Belle, go to one of those ladies and say, wow, you know, looks like you've really been working hard. You've been doing a lot of GoTarryn personal training. And that's what I would highly recommend, getting in with me so that I can help you, at least with one session. Just try out one personal training session and see what you think, because I guarantee you results, and I guarantee you your results quickly too. That's all I'm going to say right now. Thank you very much for watching the very first video blog. Like I said earlier, I'm just going to reiterate and summarize. Watch your portion control. Eat good. A lot of fruits, vegetables, water. Make sure you're getting your exercise in, you know, at least 30 minutes of most days of the week, cardio aerobics, including your strength training, and also have fun. Let's make sure that this is a fun competition. Let's be very creative and get in there and just have a blast, and let's show off what we're all about, okay? Again, we want to make sure that we become the biggest loser. That's going to be Team Green. And again, each and every one of you are the biggest winners because you are on the best team. The team that's going to take it. The elite team. It's in the bag. We've got it covered. We've already won this competition as far as I'm concerned because of each and every one of you. So we'll see you at the Family Life Center with the Biggest Loser Challenge. And everyone else watching these video blogs, if you're not a member of the Biggest Loser Challenge Family Life Center, I want you to please put your hands together and, you know, really give these guys some support and encouragement and let them know that they can do it. You can respond and reply to any of these videos that I'm posting, or, you know, post on my Facebook wall, and follow me on Twitter. That's all the different media outlets that you can socially network with me, by the way. So if anything, remember, these video blogs one more time are at www.gotarryn.tv, and you can always follow me at Twitter by going to twitter.com/GoTarryn. You can also like me on Facebook, facebook.com/GoTarryn. Plenty of ways. Make sure you're connected with your team captain, Taryn the Traveling Trainer. That's it for today, and we'll see you next time. Keep up the great work, everybody. And again, it worked great. We did it for about 8 or 9 weeks. It was a challenge. It was the green team versus the gold solid team of GoTarryn versus Fit to the Max, friendly competition. And again, that's what it's all about, you know, working with other colleagues and networking. And I can't say enough that Max has been a terrific partner, but also I have to mention some other people that have worked with GoTarryn Personal Training and that still do. In fact, I've got Kathy Marshall of Simply Catherine. I've got Linda McIver Duxbury of 2U Medical. I've got Kathy Torrey of Care Apparent. And also Tammy Young of Total Happiness with Tammy, who, by the way, you've seen my video blogs with her. She does her Total Happiness with Tammy and then also At the Table with Tammy. In fact, if you've missed it, check out one of the video blogs that we did when we worked together recently. Check this out.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Well, hello and welcome to Total Happiness with Tammy. Today we're going to do something kind of fun. I'm going to show you how I like to do turkey burgers and fries, and we're going to start with the fries first. If you have a non-stick grill, you're good to go. If not, always remember cooking spray, cooking spray, cooking spray. Okay, we are back, and I want to give you two options for eating these turkey burgers. The first is a more traditional option. This is a multi-grain bun, and we have the turkey burger, and what I've added to this is veggie cheese. I've added a slice of it, and this is smoked provolone, and it'll give it a really nice flavor without giving you the calories that you get from regular cheese. So veggie cheese is a great way to turn a turkey burger into a cheeseburger. So we have this option. We also have, for those of you who are watching your carbs, you can also have it without the bun, and we've just simply plated it on lettuce, and you have your fries and you have your veggies. Again, using the smoked provolone, or if you want to keep it plain, just giving you your options. Again, this is an easy recipe to cook. It's very flavorful. It smells absolutely wonderful, and I think you'll enjoy it, especially as we go into the holidays and we're cooking more advanced meals on the weekends. This is just more of a celebratory food, a way to have fun if you're watching football or just chilling out on the weekend. So hopefully you will enjoy this.
So there you have it. Tammy is doing great. We're working on some new stuff going into 2015. Very excited and happy to still work with her and be her partner. And then also, speaking of adding to our team, you know, 2014 was huge because that's when I started with my interns. I had Chase the Champion Trainer and Lee the Lady Trainer. You remember them. They worked with GoTarryn Personal Training. They did a summer internship with yours truly. And I gotta say, we did a very, very good job together. We worked really well. And here are some highlights and clips of those guys. Check them out.
Well, hello, everybody out there. I'm Chase, the champion trainer, and over here we got Lee, the lady trainer. We are very excited to be a part of Team GoTarryn. We're here at the Family Life Center. You know, Lee kind of didn't get the memo. But anyway, so we're brand new, up and coming personal trainers. We're really excited. We really want to meet some of you all. Lee, you have anything to say?
Well, hi everyone, you guys haven't met me. My name is Lee, and just as she say, I'm the lady personal trainer with GoTarryn, and we are here now at the Family Life Center, having a good time. This is our week 3, and we really enjoy looking forward to everything that we're going to do for all of you guys.
Right here. Roll it back down and back up. Now be careful when you do this one. You don't want to power up and flip it, because you might like damage your arm. You want to roll it. Alright. Any questions, you guys? Think you got the gist of it?
Modify will be like halfway. You modify will be like halfway. In terms of your squat? Yeah.
Oh yeah, by all means.
I can do this, or however y'all do it. I can watch your hand motion.
Just outside.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay, got it.
13. 14. Good job. 1. 3. 4.
Like to have an attitude with people, with your loved ones. And when you see your boyfriend and your husband, sometimes you get an attitude, but they complain about it. This is a place you can have an attitude. That's what I called it. Attitude hip. Okay, this is excellent. It helps somebody named it, but I just named it added to hips. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna position your one of your foot pointed, and then just hold your heel on the hand on the same side as your pointed foot, and then just have your hip out there, just like you have your hand. Exactly. Perfect. And then you're gonna slowly.
All right. There's gonna be 7 of these until we're gonna change it, and then it's gonna be a twist with it.
You thought everyone was at the next level?
Nice little twist. Twist it. There you go. 3, 4.
Let's make sure we got the form first.
Making sure we have it down. All right, ready? All right, begin. 1,
Good form. Very good.
2. Going to 15 and we're going to switch hands, all right?
All right, and then from there, I was talking with one of my clients who I will speak about later on in this video blog. His name is John Gordon, who referred me to another John by the name of John Carter of Carter Tunes. And this brings me to the point of talking about personal trainers who are not degreed, who are not licensed, who are not certified. And everyone knows who's watching me that is the #1 pet peeve of Taryn the Traveling Trainer. Because what it does is that it brings down the integrity and the value of the personal training brand of our industry. And this is a crusade that I've been working on, and I'm trying to establish, trying to improve, and that is to uphold the integrity of personal training. The #1 basic requirement that your personal trainer should have is a college degree in exercise science, exercise physiology, kinesiology, health promotion, sports medicine, you name it, what have you. And if they don't have that, if they're missing that #1 fundamental item, then they should not call themselves a personal trainer. You've heard me also speak about if they're not certified. And, again, personal trainers in the greater Atlanta area, you'll find a dime a dozen. And again, a lot of them are not certified, and they are not certified by a nationally accredited institution. There's a very short list, and you can look that up. I've talked about it on GoTarryn TV before. It's at noca.org. And that breaks down and shows you which certifications are legit, which are, again, only about 3 or 4 of them, and then which certifications, if they're not on that list, they are not nationally accredited. And that's a huge no-no. That is something that I'm going to be working on for the rest of my life as a personal trainer, to crack down and radar target those trainers who are not certified and degreed, because, again, you'll find a lot of them, unfortunately, right here in the greater Atlanta area who aren't. And a lot of you know that, anyway, this cartoon came about, and I was promoting and publicizing it, and that's what it is right there. That cartoon I've shared on GoTarryn TV and throughout my website and all my clients and everybody out there, anybody who is a potential client or anybody who is currently training with a client, check their degrees out, check their certification, check their basic requirements. Again, all I'm asking for is #1 basic requirement. Check to see if they have that degree, because if they don't, you need to move on and get yourself a degreed personal trainer, which, by the way, GoTarryn offers. If you can't train with Taryn the Traveling Trainer, you go on my website, you'll see several of them. You've got Travis Brown, you've got Chase Williams, you've got Lee Chu, and also, by the way, a new intern who's starting up with me moving forward into 2014, Nina Nair, and you will be seeing a lot of her and reading more about her in these future video blogs, because I'm going to be promoting her, because she has what is a basic exercise science degree requirement from Georgia State University, and that's what I look for when it comes down to personal trainers. I've said this a million times before, and I'll say it again. I would rather take a 20-year-old non-experienced, degreed personal trainer who just got done with college, just got their certification, over any day a person who might be a group exercise instructor or who knows a little bit about exercise, who doesn't have the degree, who doesn't have the right nationally accredited certifications, and they've been personal training for, let's say, 10 years. They're not a personal trainer in my view. So that's basically what it comes down to. That's the black and white difference. A person who has a degree is a personal trainer. A person who doesn't, they're not a personal trainer. But again, they play one on TV. Kind of like Taryn the Traveling Trainer, who is legit and plays the guy who tells you to watch out for your personal trainers. So that's what it basically comes down to. Now, moving on, in 2014, there were a few other things that we had that were exciting that went on with the world of GoTarryn personal training. One of them was Gordon Document Products. I did a wellness campaign for them, and we are just wrapping it up, actually, while I'm doing this video blog, which ran from in the fall of 2014 through the end of 2014, and here we are, we're coming to the end of it. It was a GDP wellness campaign, again, GDP standing for Gordon Document Products, and one of my new favorite clients, John Gordon, is the leader and the owner of GDP.com. You can check him out. And anyway, I went there once a week, was doing a wellness campaign for them. I did PowerPoint presentations for them, and we broke down everything, all the topics. Every week was a different topic. We talked about, just things from cardiovascular disease to stress management to women's health, men's health. We talked about body fat percentage composition, analyzing and breaking down nutrition. We talked about strength training, cardio, aerobics, flexibility, neuromuscular relaxation, and among a lot of other things. We talked about every week. We met at their corporate office, and again, it was a success. We also did some initial measurements where we took body fat and composition and girth circumferences of all the employees who took part in the program, and then we did a final evaluation and see how they did. And then again, there were some incentives. There were really great prizes that we offered to those who hung in there. And so again, they did a wonderful job. John Gordon is a terrific client, a great friend. Check him out, gdp.com, real easy. Also, I want to plug his charity work that he does. He is the chairman of Friends of English Avenue. So when you get a chance, check out foea.org, because he also runs that. And if you're feeling generous and charitable, if you need to make a 2014 tax donation for your charity line item right before the end of the year, I encourage you, one more time, check out foea.org. That stands for Friends of English Avenue. You can Google that. And go on their website, make a donation, please, folks. This is a really great cause. It's for the impoverished area of a town in Atlanta. And again, they could really use your help. So I really highly encourage you that. They're legit because, again, Taryn the Traveling Trainer endorses them, and they do a wonderful job there. So I encourage everybody to get out there and do that. And you'll make me happy and proud, and you would have done a wonderful thing. Now, as far as the 2014 video blogs are concerned, you've seen the intro of GoTarryn TV, and I cannot do this video blog without mentioning one of my very good friends, Joe Noel, on GoTarryn. And he has been working with me. He is a custom marketing design specialist. He's the one that runs my intro video. You've seen it, and again, it's very appropriate because into the new year of 2015, there were a lot of things that I wanted to change up, do a makeup and facelift on GoTarryn TV. And so again, I have him to credit. This just recently came out. You've seen the video. If you've been watching GoTarryn TV, you know what I'm already talking about. But for those who haven't, for the benefit of showing you what he did for me, again, Joe Noel, I credit him for this following video intro that you see on GoTarryn TV. Check it out. And upon doing all of this, at the same time, some of you know Taryn the Traveling Trainer is an active wrestler as well. So, on the side, Taryn the Traveling Trainer most recently, having my most recent match in 2014, that was back in Mississippi, and that was in a town called Laurel, Mississippi, against Shane Champagne. I was able to crop and take some of the highlights of that match and turn it into a video promotion for my website. So, not only could I train people in strength and cardio, nutrition, and aerobics, and etc., but I can also train them to be a wrestler and how to win. And here, check it out. Here's the highlight clip of that wrestling match.
brought you here to the fattest state in the country for a purpose. To get these people in the shape that they deserve. I'm here to help you. Can't you understand that? Shane, what are you doing, man? These people are cool, man. These guys are my friends, and they love GoTarryn personal trainings. You can't be talking to them like that. All these people right here in Liberty, these are beautiful, good-looking, handsome people. Man, Shane, what are you doing, man? I know why you're running your mouth. You're just jealous. Because you don't have these beautiful golden locks. That's why. Give it up one more time for Taryn, the traveling trainer.
And, in fact, right now, some of you know that I'm training one of my students, Ramon. He's going to be getting ready for his wrestling. He's got professional wrestling training as well in the ring coming up very soon in Hattiesburg, Mississippi with Power Slam Productions and Wes Adams. So very excited about that. And also, the ending of 2014, we saw the radio WXRP Chat Atlanta with Faith, made a connection there. So happy about that. Here's one of the highlights of when I was on the radio station.
People keep asking about this glow I seem to have, 'cause I'm just not.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Chat Atlanta is in the building with the who's who and the what's what. And Faith, as usual, you always bring some of the best guests in Atlanta. Who do you have for us today?
Well, today it is all about our health. Today I have a training traveler who's certified. He has a degree, and he is serious about your health. His motto is actually, it's your time, it's your investment, it's your life. Please welcome Taryn Hoff into the studio.
Hello there. Hey, Faith. Thanks for having me.
All right. Yeah, we're so excited to have you. Of course, you are so into fitness and so into health, and not just people going to the gym, but inside all the way out. And so I'm excited, and Charmaine and I, we're excited to have you on so we can get down to the basics, get down to the main things of health and exercise.
So we've been talking about going forward, making a new radio channel, and we're going to be doing that in 2015. I've got more exciting details to come up to you about that. So, again, recapping, we've looked at 4 years of GoTarryn personal training. Looking ahead now into our crystal ball, going forward, 2015. GoTarryn personal training, new intern, Nina is welcomed aboard to our team. The radio station, working with Faith at Chant Atlanta WXRP, a single exclusive radio station, working with Tammy Young of Total Happiness and At the Table with Tammy, working with all the other fellow colleagues that I've mentioned before of Kathy Marshall, Kathy Torrey, and Linda McIver Duxbury, as well as other fitness professionals and trainers like Max Mizier, like Travis Brown, Chase and Lee, and the rest of them. So, I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm so tickled to death I was able to get this recap of 2014 here for you. And again, going forward into the new year. So again, 2015 is going to be something to come. I'm so excited because there's so much that we're looking forward to in the new year. And then the next 4 years, because who knows, from that point on, maybe in 2019 I'll be sitting here and saying, hey, let's take a look at the 8-year history of GoTarryn personal training. You never know, it could happen. But in all seriousness, this video is dedicated to all of my clients, to my wife Kelly Hoff, to my soon-to-be unborn baby, and you know that Taryn the Traveling Trainer is going to have a little mini boy junior with his wife Kelly, so that's exciting. It's dedicated to everyone out there who over the years has supported GoTarryn personal training and Taryn the Traveling Trainer. If you're watching right now, that means I'm talking to you because you've meant so much to me, and I could tell you care enough that you're actually watching this video blog right now. That just proves that you've always been there and helped me out. So to each and every single person out there watching, thank you very much. Keep up the great work. Keep working out. Keep being who you are. Look back in your year in review. How was your 2014? You know, check it out. If you need to get your workouts up and eat better, then challenge yourself to do it. And get me to challenge you to do it too. So, as we wrap up the 4-year in review, there's a few other things that I'm going to ask everybody to check out and do. If you get a chance, an opportunity, be one of my people to take 2 to Taryn. Take the Take 2 to Taryn challenge. Bring 2 people to know about GoTarryn personal training. No script involved. Just tell them about my website, or tell them to go to my Facebook page and hit the like button. Tell them to go to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, or tell them to follow GoTarryn on Twitter. But no matter what, remember, you can always check out my website, www.gotarryn.tv, that has all of my video blogs archived right there. And, of course, my main website, www.gotarryn.com. No matter what, that website should definitely be bookmarked as a favorite to your web browser. I thank you very much for tuning in, checking it out, being here, and taking this journey with me. I hope that you're going to be here with me as we progress with the journey going forward. I know you will. I'm watching you right now. You know who I'm talking to. So, everyone out there, happy holidays, happy New Year, happy 2015. Remember, with GoTarryn Personal Training and Taryn the Traveling Trainer, that it's your time, your investment, and your life. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the new year. Bye-bye.